Okay, this one I do promise will be short. I'm just doing 11-12 and I've already set it up. I even color coded this. So when we do these, it's saying find the remaining missing sides and angles. Another way of saying it, solve the triangle. So find all three sides, all three angles. All we have to do is be given, number one, that's the right triangle, and number two, at least two pieces of information, either two sides or an angle and a side, something to that effect. So we are being given angle A is 18 degrees and side AC is 5.9. So the approach I took on this, it's really easy to do this. Let me just go bright green to highlight some of this stuff. So the first thing I said was, well, I have an angle. I know it's a 90 degree. I'm going to do angle B as the first thing I do. So 180 minus 90, and then minus 18, I get the other triangle side. So that's the easiest thing to do. The next thing I did is I looked at using the exact values that I could. The exact values of 18 and 5.9 are only useful using tangent. Well, not only, but was useful using tangent. So by using tangent of 18, what I get is the opposite, which would be x, or side A, over the adjacent, which is 5.9. So by doing that, I multiply both sides by 5.9. I get x as the approximation of 1.92. So then the last thing we have to do is side C, or the hypotenuse. And in this regard, I used cosine of 18, because in cosine I'm going to have my two exact values, 18 and 5.9, and then my unknown is going to be the hypotenuse this time. So in doing so, cosine of 18 is the adjacent 5.9 over the unknown hypotenuse h. Again, if we just simply replace or flip-flop those two positions, the cosine and the h, I solve for h and I get 6.2. And that is side C. So I've solved all three sides, all three angles. Question 12, same exact thing, only instead of an angle and a side, they give us two sides. So probably the first thing you can do is Pythagorean's theorem and find side A. Now, do note that the answer is the exact value, the square root of 176, because the exact value is better than the approximation. So always leave square roots as square roots unless otherwise noted. Once we did that, we had to use that cosine inverse or sine inverse, something to that effect. I just happened to choose finding theta. Theta I used for angle A, and I decided that with angle A, I had cosine. I had the adjacent side 7, hypotenuse 15. So I set up the angle cosine theta is 7 over 15. Then I said that to find the angle, I have to find the cosine inverse of that ratio, 7/15. And in doing so, I got 62. So there I've got my second piece that I was missing. The last thing I was missing then was the angle alpha, or angle B. And again, I saved this to the end because I'm using the approximated 62.18. But what I would do is stay, 180 degrees in a triangle minus the 90 degree corner, minus the 62.18 I already found, and I get 27.82 degrees. And there you have it. That is questions 11-12. We are now headed to word problems. So looking forward to those. I'll see how many videos that takes, but stay tuned.